Who you gonna pick? I sent you the invite. Check it again. You about to see what it is. All you hoes still getting no love. All you can get is a fuck you. Get mad if you want to. Kiss my brown ass. Yeah.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here we go, here we go. And Tusa. Leo.
Derrick Henry. And very little daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 44. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 36. So opening drive, third down, they complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, and the ball should be there. And then they can do some work afterwards.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. It's caught. Humphreys. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. This is Henry. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Go.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame. Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
And caught by Henry. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. The kick by Joseph is good. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
So I hooked the left on 2 and do this.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. And it's complete. It's Damian Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Oh, what's up? Read the update.
Mahomes now on 1st down. That's complete. It's Bell. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Is that the minute video, right?
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now here's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28.
I gotta win this fucking
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams.
Oh, yeah, my fault.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down now, it's Williams, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? Right. You know, because they're bringing your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Okay. I don't got.
And Bucker able to put this one through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 bouncers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right?
Hey, some jabs,
but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
I'm beating him by halftime.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion.
Who's going to win, Cowboy or
enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down.
What's up?
They're going to go. It's Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, there to knock it away.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do. They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Mahomes now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce there to make the grab. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. That took a pretty big risk right there, going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
I'm about to end this game. Defense is good.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it.
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Chris Jones busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
No. Yeah, that's my boy. He probably lagged out.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. It's complete to Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack. After the sack on first down, Mahomes. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
After this match.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. Butker's kick here is good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. On second down, Williams. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 47 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Sammy Watkins, that's my nigga. We got any bigger, he be my bigger nigga.
Butker on for the PAT. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on kicking away.
Just a full point.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
I feel that.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Damian Wilson in on the stop. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're...
Derrick Henry all alone and into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, 64 yards, as they are able to cut into that lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Joseph now to kick this one away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
What you trying to do? I ain't gonna lie, say you run me a slim thug. Bad man.
Mahomes gonna throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jarrell Casey able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And I've been drinking too much.
To try again after the sack. Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete.
Oh.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Going deep here for Watkins. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City
Maybe
touchdown.
just the way she gave me here.
Sammy Watkins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Got my toes looking like fingers.
There. Right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Nothing in the quick. Let the computer take care of this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. So from the 36 now,
yes.
1st and 10. 10th carry now. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, a 2nd down. They'll fake it now. Tannehill. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We're back now in KC. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter.
Be careful.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On 4th down, Tannehill. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Go now. 18 Gator. Rock it. Get it.
The draw play here, Lewis. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Yeah.
Jet bomber.
It's 2 for 1, at least.
Slam.
From the 41, Tannehill, complete. Smith has it. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. On the draw, this is Lewis. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. It'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Now. Hey, wahoo!
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Oh, shit.
Check 52. Check 5.
To throw again on second down. Tannehill. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Jonnu Smith there to make the grab. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Extra point right down the middle. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Joseph now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Mahomes to throw, and that'll be incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Here comes Humphries on the return. Well, nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. And he hits the running back, Dion Lewis. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. He's back to throw. This will be caught by Brown. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. He gets it to Humphries. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. They'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith, but it'll be 2nd down. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit. to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Yeah.
The second down completion got him 7.
That's good.
Now here's 3rd and 3.
I'm just here. We're just chilling. The girls are ready to sleep.
Hey, order.
No, the girl.
One last throw here for Tannehill. The quick slant caught. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A.J. Brown finding the end zone on the game's final play, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jarrell Casey able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Williams. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Well, I guess they hold the Chiefs.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's got it to Williams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. He was looking for Watkins that time. A costly mistake here at OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to bring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run it again with Henry. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
Let's run.
6-6. Pull it high.
Now Tannehill with his first throw in OT. Oh, and it's intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens.
Good
and
shit.
they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. On first down, Williams. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also
under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Second and goal from the 6 this time. To throw, it's Mahomes. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
So once again, they dial up the pressure and get home and get a sack. It brings up a 3rd and long, but it's really not an unmakeable one, especially considering they just gave up back-to-back sacks.
Good game. This is how it's going to end, too.
Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights.
That's all.
Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what.
Good game, man. Good defense. You took it to overtime. You just couldn't finish.